starts with greetings from your loved ones. I want to say good morning to you, our dear viewers, viewing that is West Nile TV. This very particular program returns one more time, today being Wednesday, and it starts from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Today we are in another district within West Nile. Like I did say, we will be moving across the region. We're lighting up the region as West Nile TV, and that's why we're in position to move every other single district right within West Nile. I want to say hi Ninairi Pakwach. I hope all is well, and thank you so very much for you. And I wish I could proceed. You know, it's interesting speaking a little language, but that will be coming in the due course of the program. I'm called Ledibit, your host for the program Business Bank, and where I am today, we'll be having quite a number of interactions with my business people right in Pakwach district. More will be coming in the next few minutes to come. That's when I'll be introducing my beautiful guest next to me in a short while. I want to say thank you. Keep it locked on West Nile Television. Good morning. Well, here comes my beautiful client next to me today, and she'll be telling us how she started the business program, actually how she started her business, where she started it, how she reached right here, her business name, everything about her show. She'll be telling us that. The beauty is know where we are in Pakwach district. Good morning to you, and you're most welcome on West Nile TV.
Thank you so much. Good morning to you, dear.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming here. Yeah.
Well then, that is how. Maybe can you tell us your name?
My name is Nyesgamkama Priva.
Wow.
Okelo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Priva Okelo. Should we stick with Okelo or we go with Priva? Anyway, Priva works better. Okelo, thank you so much for honoring our call. Thank you so much for coming through for this very particular business bank program on West Nile TV, and kindly tell us about your business history.
First of all, I want to thank you for coming and for giving me this opportunity. My personal history is that I come from Western. As I told you, my name is Priva Nyesgamkama. I'm a bachelor's holder in accounting and finance. I finished 2017. That is when I finished. And I've been working in financial institutions or banking institutions for the last around like 5 years. Yeah. So in Pakwach, I came just last year. That is when I came. Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm operating this boutique. It's called Ruby's Garments. It has been here for almost 1 year. Next month, I'm going to make 1 year in Pakwach. Okay. Yeah.
Quite young. It's a very, very young business right in Pakwach, Ruby's Garment, right? And it's yet making a year. So anytime soon we'll be having a birthday celebration for this very particular business, and we'll be having cake cutting. I hope we'll be invited.
Yeah, of course.
Quite interesting. No, most times the people who start their business don't just wake up one morning and go open a room and be like, I want to be here and start this. You start somewhere. You have that brief biography about your business, and you'll be like, okay, I think here I'm done. I need to start something on my own. Basically, you realize that bosses sometimes do not last with some people, and some people feel working with someone isn't comfortable, and then you start something for yourself. Okelo, thank you so much for that initiative. And right about now, what really inspired you to start this business and be like, okay, being an accountant, I think I need to get done. You know, everyone admires that work. Even me too, I do admire how accountants do dress. Mostly they're always in their heels, and the way they walk, you know that is an accountant. Though people have some different, some different perception about accountants. I have an accountant. He told me, I said, did you go for work? That, yeah, I've been stealing. And I'm like, what do you mean? That you don't know that people do call us thieves? But that was a joke. They never take it serious. So anyways, what made you to come up with this very particular business idea that today I want to start up a boutique and leave your accounting work that you have worked for 5 good years as you were in for it?
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. What inspired me to start this business is that I wanted to be at least self-employed. When we are studying, our lecturers used to tell us that at least when you are in a banking institution, you should work for some years, then after you do your own things. Reason being, most of the times there is no time. That thing is kind of stressful. There is no time for resting, no time for family, no time for the children. And me being there, of course, I gained a lot of experience. And I was also once a marketeer somewhere. So that inspired me to start my own business, because it was kind of also, is it called long distance marriage, something like that. So sometimes I could find it challenging balancing the family and the job, also working on a weekend, you understand. And so I was like, let me start up my own business for now, because it is not stressing. You get a lot of time to be with your family and also to do other things. You know, when you are in this kind of marriage, you have to be balancing, because sometimes you find most of the times some ladies, they are maybe breaking up, the families are breaking up because of not getting time with the family. And how I came about with this business, I first, because my husband works around, I came around, I started with my husband, and we got the business idea. I first made some market research about the kind of business I'm going to start here. Most of the people, they sell ladies' clothes. In fact, I started with men's clothes, because men's clothes are a bit expensive, and most of the people around were not having most of the materials men wanted. In fact, you could find that some people, they are buying the clothes, the nice attires, nice materials from Kampala. So I was like, let me start up with what? With men's garments. Then when I started, also ladies started coming. They were like, they used to come, they buy clothes for their husbands. Sometimes they buy for them some gifts. So they were like, also you bring for us. Also bring for us some nice materials. So that is also when I started doing what? Bringing lady things. And in fact, lady things I've started like 2 months ago. But the business is okay. People are giving me orders. For sure, I'm so grateful for my customers. Yeah.
Interesting right there. That is when you realize that a window shopping is very, very important. Sometimes you don't just need to start up a business and you don't do window shopping. You don't know how the price tags here are. You don't know what is trending in this very particular district. Most times when you move in a certain place, you want to start something. First thing first, do window shopping and then find out what exactly is in that town and it's lacking. Who knows what is lacking? Might not be men's stuff. It might be maybe cosmetic shop. It might be maybe drug shop. It might be maybe anything. So after that, you now go back, you set yourself and you start something. Actually, kudos and congratulations for being brave and for starting that. So how do you feel being self-employed? Is there too much pressure? Are you feeling it? How is the energy like? How is everything? Being working for someone and then coming back and being independent, you know, it feels sweet calling yourself my boss, like you're your own boss. I don't know how it feels like. So how do you feel about it right now?
For sure, I feel so good. When I was starting, I was like, oh God, will I manage? I was not used to these things. But for sure, now I'm so settled. I can't regret why I left my work. I'm so happy. I have customer base. because of the materials and the quality I do sell. I'm so grateful.
Well then, there's someone out there who is looking out to you. You have inspired someone already, because I think people find it hard that is leaving their professions and start something on themselves. Like, you are a full accountant, you know. I think you studied for 2 good years and then to pursue that very course, three, to pursue that course, and then after that you just leave everything and you come and be on your own. There's you out there who is failing to take that decision. There's you working for someone and being your own boss. It happens. And maybe you can work for someone, you put yourself a grace period of some time. Like, I want to work here for 5 years and in the next year I want to start something for myself. If you're really focused, you will do that. And then sometimes you find it very hard for some people to settle. You start here, maybe like you stay for 2 days, there's no business. No one will even come and ask a price tag of either a sandal or a boxer or a handkerchief of what you are dealing with. I don't know if you have ever experienced such, and it makes some people to lose interest immediately. There's no business here, I'm not doing okay. I think the only thing I need to do is to close this shop and maybe go back to start knocking doors to ask for opportunities from some other person. Have you ever experienced such?
Yeah, I have ever experienced it, not even one time. But of course, what you have to do, you have to be patient. With business, it is patience. You understand? When you are not patient, trust me, you will not do that business. Because very many billionaires we have seen, even when you read in their books, they tell you they were making business at a certain point, the businesses fail, then again they have to start again. So you have to be patient. That's what I can also say. Because when you are not patient, trust me, in every business, as long as you are self-employed, you have to be patient. Yes, because like these clothes, sometimes it is seasonal. They are seasonal, and sometimes you have to be patient with what? With that. However, there are some clothes like which are not seasonal. For example, there are some customers which come when they come to get some orders. So you have to make sure you value every customer who comes here. You have to value that customer. Whichever cloth he or she wants, you have to take the order. After taking the order, go and get for him or the order, then you call back to come for what? For the order. In fact, that's what has maintained me here. When clothes are not moving on so well, there are some few orders I take. Yes, there are some few orders I take. After taking them, I go do shopping, call the customers, they come and pick. Yeah, so that one has also made me be okay. Be okay.
Sometimes, you know, working on order is very, very okay. Someone tells you, hey, okay, look, can you get me this and that? I'll be picking it in 2 to 3 days. And then there's these customers who normally give orders, but they don't come for it. At the end of the day, you realize that you have spent money ordering this very particular material, which no one else need. But it was me particularly who gave you a call for that very order. Maybe now I have traveled and I'm not coming back, or the money that I had is not enough, or else I am not in position to get that cloth again. And then you realize that for that cloth to be sold to someone else, it will take time, because nobody needed that material except me. And then you realize that that is actually a loss. I understand there's loss in business, and then you come to realize that what you really did was not worth it, but you never wanted to disappoint your customer. As well, I know those ones experience in business. Yeah Did you?
Yeah. Now that one, when we are taking orders, most of our customers, they are aware. Most of them, they put like commitment fee. They put some deposit. Yeah. So when we bring them, we tell them to come and pick. But those who do not come to pick, we maybe they have got some challenges. We first give them some smaller period. Yes, we tell them to look for the money. Then in case they don't get, they give us the go ahead to do what? to do sale. But most of the times, in fact, these customers who do not deposit, their clothes are the ones which move faster again.
Oh.
Yes, okay. Because there are some people who come there, hey, you give me that one. Yet the other one did not what? It was just there, had not deposited, or is like, I have got some challenge, I'm sick, you first wait. But of course, before I sell it, I have to first contact what? To contact the customer. Then when she or he gives me a go ahead, I sell it.
Then
but most of, yes, I bring for another one. But most of the times, those people, those customers who don't come for their clothes, those clothes again, they are the ones which move faster. Okay. And most of the people here in Pakwach, they like fashion. Yes, they like fashion.
I get it. How dear viewers, watch us on, that is Zuku TV channel 0073, as well as that is YouTube, and then Twitter, Facebook, all the social handles. We are right there live for you. A Business Bank, Lady Beats, Okello, Pakwach District, West Nile TV gives you the opportunity. We're lighting up the region, and more of this will be coming back to back. Guess what? Our hashtag says, dream big and start small. That is the hashtag. And the moment you dream big, you start small, and you grow gradually to that very particular dream you are having, trust me, nothing is hard when it comes to business. Business needs patience. It needs you to be focused. It needs you to have time. Most importantly is time. If you don't have time for your business, just know that is a no. You start something as a boss, you employ people, but you, the boss, you don't have time for your people, for your business. Yet it is you who has more knowledge about this business, and you nurture people gradually for your business to expand. If you do not have time for your business, I will advise you patiently and kindly, don't waste your time on that business or in that business, because it is not going to work. I'm advising you as a good friend, as a business owner out there, you're starting something and you don't have time for it, please and please, I'll advise you, why you never had time for this business is because you've been working under someone, you've been working for someone. Now you're starting something for yourself. This is my business as Lady Beats. Why don't you have time for your business in the first place? And how do you expect your business to grow? Once you inject in capital in that business, the second thing that follows immediately is time. Please do so and give time for your business. You realize that everything is moving on amicably, everything is awesome, and you are doing awesomely well in your business. Well, back to that is you, Okello. Now that you are making 1 year in this business, all these periods you have been in this business, actually the months you have been in this business, and compared to your past life, you had hinted earlier on that you're very comfortable, you have enough time for your business, you have enough time as well for your family, because it's been long distance kind of, family marriage, and then it was not easy, I guess. And right now, this business, and then if someone comes and tells you, hey, I have a work for you, that is of course in a bank, in these institutions, and I am paying you 2 million per month, can you kindly come and do this work and maybe leave your business in the hands of other person to manage, or you'll be coming to work on your store later on, and you first come and do my work? Can you do that?
Right now I cannot do so, because I've just started the business. I need more time, and I need injecting more. In fact, there is much more which is lacking. So I want to first concentrate on my business. I put in my time, I monitor it very well. So if it reaches on some certain level, at least I want, maybe in future I can go back to my career. But as of now, I still want to concentrate on my business. Wow. Yeah.
Have you not realized how people love being self-employed than working for someone else? This is how it feels. You start something, you're working actually under no pressure, not even minimum, not even maximum, but totally zero pressure. Yeah. You open the shop when you want, you close when you want, you know what to bring in your shop, you know what not to bring. You know what time your customers, like, it feels good, yeah, Very good, very okay.
Very nice. It feels so nice.
But anyways, being your own boss is quite interesting because you know who your clients is, and sometimes you know some of the clients do come with a lot of demands. Hold on, some patience. Has there any client who has come and tells you without even greeting, like he or she got problem with the partner or someone out there, this person comes in your shop, hey Okello, I want that and this and this. We do demand, you know, clients do have demands. They come here with their own strength, and you as the boss or maybe as the owner of the business, you sit and watch because you don't have anything to do. You need that money. The only thing, allow them to append their demands. Once it's done, curse. Have you ever experienced such, you know, moody clients? And I don't know how you have ever handled them.
Yeah, it's not even once.
Okay.
Some customers, for sure, they can be rude. They can be so tough.
You don't even greet.
They are. You tell them karibu, they just enter it. How much is this? You tell them, ngai wa too expensive. Then you tell them, this material is nice, customer, but they don't want to listen at all. But of course, what you do, you first leave them to talk. Then for you, of course, all of you cannot talk on a higher whatever. So you first leave them to talk. If they like the material, after maybe convincing them somehow, somewhere, they end up taking. But of course, me, I have gained a lot of experience. Like for example, my internship, I worked it in one of the banks and one of the big banks. So I used to rotate everywhere in customer care, in what. So with that kind of customer care, my dear, that one at least I know. At least I'm someone who has that customer care. So even if a person comes when he or she is rude or with some kind of attitude, I know how to handle them. And that at the end of it all, they end up taking and even thanking me and even appreciating, and even they tell the friends. They refer the friends again to do what? To come back here. And again, you find the same person who was rude next time. He's coming back when he's at least smiling and buying some other stuff. So, for those customers, I know how to handle them.
And then definitely this will ask us into some tips of customer care. You know, as a business owner, as that very particular person being left in that shop, what do you need to do to your customers? Since you have moved places and you know those customer cares, do you mind giving us at least 3 of them? Like household one, handle his or her customer once a customer steps in your shop. Because you know, as you said, some of them come when they're rude, like they never had dinner, like they never had breakfast. Maybe they quarreled, the woman did something or the man did something, and they couldn't even greet. You know, those things are possible. You spend the night with their partner, the following morning you don't even greet him or her. You just go, you transfer that anger to whosoever you are going to. Maybe kindly give us some 2-3 customer care, and maybe someone out there is operating a business. This person will like, this has been lacking in my business premises. Let's speak it right from West Nile TV and of course from Okello from Pakwach.
First of all, when the customer enters in, you have to first smile. You smile and greet him, whether he's annoyed or what, whether he has replied you. You have to first, you have to smile and greet the customer. Then after you ask the customer what he or she wants. Then from there you do the kind of bargaining and what. Then from there, of course, you have to give the tips or how the cloth is good, or maybe how we should handle the cloth or what, something like that. And when the person is willing to pay or take the cloth, then you do what? You do appreciate, and you tell her, hi Moha, thank you for buying, come back next time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. And that should now remind you as a boss, in case you are intending or you have employed someone in your business premises, you employ someone who has smiling face. There's you who has someone's business, like you're working there, but your face is always not smiling. 247, you're moody, you can't smile. Like, who does that in life? You're always gloomy, you don't smile, worse still, you are a lady, and like, do you know how it really makes you, like, it brings different picture in you. So kindly, as she has said, when a customer comes in your place, say you're most welcome. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, madam. Good evening. How may I help you? You're most welcome in this and that. Introduce that place with smile. Even if this person will not buy, but the way you welcome this person will obviously make him even to purchase a handkerchief or maybe something in your shop. This man or this woman will buy, or he will tell you, I'm sorry, I love the way you welcome people, I love the way you talk, but I'm sorry today I cannot do it. Next time I will. Next time this person will come with some other people. Yeah.
In fact, some of them, they come doing window shopping.
Exactly.
So they tell you how much is this, how much is this, what and what. Then after they are like, sometimes you expect they are going to buy. Then after, at the end of it, or they tell you, I was doing some window shopping, maybe I will come back next time. So you have to tell them, it's okay, thank you so much, we shall be waiting for you. Yeah. Yes.
Interesting. Well, back to that is this very particular place at Ruby's Garment. Where do you normally get your materials from, and how often do you do a stocking in your that is a boutique?
Okay, we get we shop from Kampala, in some of the arcades, and the products we have products from Pakistan, from Italy, China, USA. So those are the materials most of the times we have, and most of the times we do shopping every after 2 weeks. Every after 2 weeks. However, that is when the business is so good and booming. But sometimes we have some orders. With the orders, when we are taking orders, we bring those orders within 1 week. Yeah. So when the business is booming, we do shopping within 2 weeks. When we have orders, we bring for them orders within 1 week. And when the business is not all that booming, we shop we like after 1 month. That is when the business is slow. Yes.
All right. I think in every other single business, the busy days and the dormant days. And when it comes to boutique, I don't really know how good it operates. I don't know if it's a seasonal business or it is something that moves actually daily, like every single day you are in position to make sales. Which one are the busy days in boutique business, and which days are kind of dormant? Or is it a Monday to Monday that moves, like you at least you're in position to get something? Just like how some people do operate, like when it approaches to bigger days, that's when you realize that business is booming. Like there are no bigger days, there's no Christmas, there's no any other big day. You realize that it is not moving. Things are hard. Have you ever experienced such?
Yeah. Business days, of course, there are these festives in Christmas, Easter, and some other big days.
Yeah, Independence Day.
Independence Day and other days. Most of the times, these other days, it is on around Saturday. Saturday cannot be so busy, but other days from Monday to Friday, they can be somehow. Of course, at least most of the times, at least each day, at least I try to make some sale. And also on Sunday can, most of the time Sunday is always a busy day, by the way. Yes, it is only Monday, because I think many people can be from a weekend, they don't have money they have spent. Yeah, they have spent money throughout the weekend. Monday is not always that so busy. Yes.
That one, I think you have got it for yourself, and you will need to work accordingly on that very particular, expense. If you overspend on Mondays, you're not going to put on new clothes. So what you do is spend and spare some for buying some, materials for office or maybe for Tuesday. Anyways, that has been it. It's still happening in Apakwach, Ruby's Garment with that is Okello. More of this will be coming in a couple of minutes time. We are going in for a short commercial break, and when we bounce back, we'll be looking at the challenges, the benefits, and quite a number of things right at Ruby's Garment. Good morning. Don't touch your TV. Don't move away.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Brand new Global Star TV with StarTimes Inside Technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTimes antenna and satellite signal. With StarTimes Inside Global Star TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTimes highest bouquet for free, automatic system update, more benefits, more affordable. StarTimes Inside Global Star TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Most welcome back from that commercial break. I guess we had very interesting moments with you in the early 30 minutes we had. And of course, I personally loved how Okello was in position to express herself. You know, being an accountant and coming back to business, it's something very, very unique. And being your own boss, oh, it feels sweet. I guess there's you out there who as well wants to be like her or who wants to do something she has done. In case of any comments and inquiries, do drop that in our that is a YouTube channel, a page right there, and have all the questions and concerns that will be addressed to you anytime soon, any day and anywhere you want it to be done. And if you want us to reach out to you, we're always here for you and reach out to you. Yes, Okello, you're most welcome back from the commercial break.
You're welcome.
Okay, and this ushers us straight away to a few of the questions that we'll be still learning more from you, and how you have been in this field is what actually matters. Without wasting any single minute, could you mind telling us the challenges that you are facing in this very particular business and how you are in position to address them?
Okay. Well, the challenge first of it all is language barrier. Because me, I'm a Westerner. And Okello, in fact, Okello is the name of my husband.
Oh.
Yes. So language barrier has been a problem to me, but at least I know some vital words, like kind of bargaining, the money, some words at least. I know them for the 1 year I've spent here. So, but most of the times, evening hours, sometimes my husband comes in. My husband is working with the local government, so most of the time he comes in at least evening hours, because evening hours, that is when here it can be so busy. So sometimes he comes in and helps me out for those who do not know English. Okay. But also most of the people I sell here, most of them, they are working class, at least.
They speak English.
They speak English, but of course there are some customers who are stubborn.
They want to stick to pacho, they do it home. And doing it pacho means a lot. Like you in Pakwats, they expect you to be really nice for your bar. Those languages, they come in, they'll be like, okay. That's why when it comes to pacho, they bring it home.
Sometimes those customers, they come, they want to tease you. They tease you with their language. But
you feel like running?
No, not running. But of course, I tell them I'm not understanding very well.
Okay.
So when my husband is around, he can help me. But of course, I cannot fail to sell to them because I know the money. For the money, that one, I know how to say afoyo. So those small words, at least I know them. And another challenge which is here is the competition also. The competition is there. Of course, I'm not the one operating this business. Yeah, competition is also somehow there, but of course I cannot say all the people in Pakwach and what. So most of the times it is customer care. Which does why, because there are some people who got this side, they come back here, they say, Maya, that's what, those people don't have customer care. So most of the times I use those people's weaknesses, I turn them into my strengths. Yeah, so competition is also there. And then another challenge is here the cost of living is a bit high. Yeah, the cost of living is high from the rent and other things. So most of the times sometimes that is also a challenging thing, because sometimes people come when they want the clothes which are of a lower price, and of course you have to make sure at least there is some profit margin you have to get so that you can be able to pay for the bills, for rent, for what. And also there's also this kind of taxation with these people of license, from town council. And then also URA, most of the time, like when URA has just come, also town council comes in. And most of the times you find it is like somehow challenging. They come together. Yes, most of the time they come almost at the same time. And another thing, there is unemployment here in Pakwach. The unemployment level is high. So most of the people you find, they cannot afford what? They cannot afford this kind of clothes, and they end up going for those second hand and others. And then another challenge we are getting here is there is kind of inflation. The prices of goods, they are high. When you are going for shopping, they impose high taxes, those people. So also when you reach there, the prices are also high. When you reach here, you try to increase more by like 3,000. Customers are also complaining. So it is kind of challenging. Yeah.
Well, that's a little bit sad though, because when someone is in position to give all this, you'll be like, okay, so what could be the problem? Okay, how can I overcome this? How am I going to start a business and I incur all these challenges? I want to show you that there's no business that has no challenge. A business that comes with challenge comes to strengthen you. It gives you that zeal. When she elaborated about competition, competition comes in both ways, by the ways. It actually, like how you said, it gives you strength, like to build more opportunities inside you as well. You build more energy in you to start up something. Okay, if I am going to give up, I'll give opportunity to the next person to explore more. The only thing I'm going to do is sit back, build in my customer career, and see how best I can keep my customers intact by smiling for them, being welcoming, being jolly here and there. Sometimes when the customer even comes, moves around, check on things, and doesn't buy, be like, thank you for coming, come again next time. So those alone makes you to keep your customers, to keep the friendship, to make your business go. That's why every other business comes comes with challenges, and the challenges come, I repeat, to strengthen you. So those are the challenges. I don't know if Pakwach has no thieves, because I'm not seeing issues of insecurities and so forth that you mentioned here.
In fact, that one is a very big challenge. I had even forgotten about it. Thieves are too many here, almost on a daily basis. Even my friends, my fellow business people, they can tell. Most of the times they come, they tamper with the padlocks, they cut the iron sheets. There are very many scenarios here. They cut the iron sheets, pass through the ceiling, and also they have reached at the extent of cutting the wall. Yeah. Somewhere down there, they came. Just of recent, was last week, or is it over the weekend? They cut the wall, then they passed through the wall. So for sure, security in Pakwach, it is, we are all scared of the security. But I believe one day, one time, we shall get those people, for sure. Because sometimes in a night they can rob like four shops. Yeah.
And like
very big threat in Pakwach. So I'm just begging all the people around, the businessmen, to be alert. In case they see someone they are not sure of, a stranger, they should be alert. Yes.
Like a colleague told me yesterday, I think most of these people who do steal here are intruders. They're not actually Pakwach-based people. They come, do their mission, and they move. Pakwach is known of not stealing. I think that's a little bit of highlights that you gave. Basically, apparently what's happening in Arua City is different. And if thieves were to know what is happening in Arua City, no one will end up stealing. Because anytime in Arua City they get you stealing, they will ban you when you are alive. So the moment these videos are trending in all the social handles, you get their banning human being live. Like you are watching like this, pouring petrol on you, and they light you. No. Like you're in hell. So if thieves are in position to see such scenarios, how possible can you go and steal? Like with all the confidence, someone who set up a business, you don't know how much this person invested in, you don't know how long it took this person, you just come and steal someone's good amount of money with properties. And if you are caught, do you really expect people to have pity on you? I think no. Even police themselves, they're tired of these scenarios. But anyways, I hope they should really so much emphasize on security issues and really be alert. And as business owners, you people should really be very much alert, because it is rampant apparently.
In fact, I have there were two scenarios. Some thieves came here, they picked some clothes around here. The first time I didn't get, that is when I had just started. I think they were coming me in Pakwach. That I was like, Then the second time, it was in Christmas period around 24th. Some people came, some guys, they came, they stole some clothes outside, but unfortunately, we got one to recover something. So we released him. So I cannot say that the people who steal are either from Pakwach or where. That one I'm not sure. But the one who stole me was from Congo. So when he went back to police, they chased him, they told him not to go back to Congo. So since then, I've never seen him. Okay. So for sure, I don't know where those people come from.
All right, let's just be vigilant, and we really take caution about our businesses. Otherwise, it's really not easy when it comes to theft issues. It is really on high, apparently, because most youths are unemployed, and they feel, okay, every time I'm sitting here asking for something small from people are not doing it. The only thing I can resort into stealing. Who says that is a solution? Instead, go to the people you are stealing. Tell them, I am unemployed, I don't have work, I did A, B, C, D, I am a senior 4 leaver, senior 6, P7 leaver, I'm a dropout. Can you kindly offer me a place here? And I work with you. Even if they're paying you 100, even if they're paying you 50,000, 200, that is your money. You worked for it. Why can't you go and lock people's offices and be like, okay, I don't do this, I don't do this. Can I please get a space here and do something for myself? Or I can pick these sandals and I go hawking. You get your commission. A sandal that is sold at 15,000, you can sell 17. The 2,000 is yours. And you come back to your boss because that is your mind. Your boss will also pay you for what you have done. Let's do do you really do that, and we be conscious about life. Anyways, we all understand that challenges do move with the benefits. So much as this is a very young business, but if you are not to realize business by now, you will have quit long ago. I guess some small benefits are coming in. So tell us the benefits that you are as well in position to get in this business.
First of all, as I told you, I have settled with my family. I have enough time for my child. In fact, I have only one child. Okay. So I have no stress. And another thing, I have been able to develop, because my customers who came in when I had just started, the stock was for sure small. Yeah, it was small, but I thank God and I thank my customers for supporting me. These customers have been really so supportive. And most of the times when they come in and they find I have brought another, I have increased on stock, they also be happy for me. So I want to thank my customers for also supporting me, because in this 1 year at least my business has been able to grow, because I started with many things. From there, now I have ladies things. So for sure, at least there is a big improvement. Yes. And another thing, I have been able to pay some school fees for my sisters, and also there are some children we take care of, like some orphans. So sometimes I also giving support. Yes. And also I've been able to support some of my relatives and also my family members, my parents. Yeah, even though it has not yet stayed for long, but at least I have, yes. And also some other few things at least I have tried to buy small. Yes,
that's good. All right, a very young business which birthday is yet to clock.
Also, I thank my husband for supporting me. Okay. Yeah, he has really put in much to make sure that this business grows. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, Mr. Yes.
This is interesting. And as a man, if you are to support your woman, just know how this one is appreciating the man. And she's even almost kneeling down. So please, men, don't say that women don't appreciate. We do appreciate. For as long as you support. Why don't you appreciate men? So please, you support your woman, and there are also some women who do support their man. So it is vis-a-vis. We support each other in this business. And you're my husband, in case he needs a trouser and maybe a t-shirt, a boxer, or anything, does he also come and buy, or you surprise him?
Most of the times, he buys from me. Business is business. And in fact, I sell him expensively. I sell him a bit expensive because he has to support me. No, he has to support me somewhere. He buys from me all the clothes now, because he used to buy from Kampala most of the times, but now he buys from me and also supports me. But of course, most of the times I cannot give him on credit or what, because business is business. Yeah, business. I tell him cash. Business is business. He knows that.
People, this is interesting. And I don't know if couples do support themselves when it comes to such business, but in Pakwach it's a different story. She has been supported by the husband, and she sells to the husband expensively more than other clients. That's good of you, and that's actually thoughtful of you, because if you don't do that, how shall you get commission? How shall you get interest? So sometimes I think you go to Kampala, basically you pick a material, you say, this is for my husband, and I'm selling for him this trouser at 50,000. But that's also, you're also cheating him.
No, I'm not over cheating him. I add small money, like 5,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, he said business is business. And that is it, and those are the benefits in position to realize in this business. And of course, a couple of minutes time we will be getting out from here. But before, we still need to know her future plan. We still need to know what she has for this very particular business. What is her dream like when it comes to business? First thing first, let's look at your future in the next 2 to 3 years to come. How far do you see your business?
In the next few years, of course, my business will have expanded because I want to put in very many things, because there are very many things which are lacking, the shoes, the bags, and I want to bring these nice shoes for men, because most of the customers, they come here looking for shoes, they cannot get shoes, nice shoes in Pakwach, by the way. It is not easy to get, so that one is in my plans. I have to make sure I bring for them nice shoes, and also I have to bring for children. Yeah, I'm going to bring for children, for these babies, because when you look like around in Pakwach, you find that it is only one shop which is selling only kids' clothes. Yeah, one, even in newborns, it is like one shop only. So my future plans, I have to make sure this business grows big. I have to bring for kids, I have to bring for these other children of this age of how many years?
5, 6, 7.
Yes, so that is my future plans, and not very far I will have put in. Yeah.
It's interesting one. That is why they say sometimes when you move in some places, look around, find how things are moving there, and realize that sometimes you need to bring in something which is not there. Be different, be creative, create your own things, and realize that things are moving on well. So she's saying she'll be having a quite number of things that she'll be bringing in when it comes to maybe 2 to 3 years. And of course, a growth needs time, development needs time. The moment you inject in your time, you realize that all that you need to do is moving on successfully. So after setting all these things, and do you see yourself like giving it in the hands of someone else to manage for it? Because why I'm saying this is everyone is entitled to retirement. You will be focused. That's maybe after having 3 or 4 children, you need to reach home like you are tired. You are retired but not tired. You get the point? You just feel no, you need to rest. Let someone else manage, being your child, being a relative, but of course you know that this person is going to do this like you have been doing. Do you have that in plan as well, or you're yet working as not having that in plan?
That one, it is in my plan.
Okay.
When it becomes big, because I also want to put a cafe. I want to start making coffee and other drinks. Yeah, so after some time, I think work is going to be too much on me, so I will need like 1 or 2 people to help me, but that will be under cross supervision and monitoring, because when you do not monitor, things will corrupt. So I will get with time, but of course I have to make sure I do supervision and monitoring very well. Yeah,
that's a very lovely one as well. All you need to know is there are people out there who has got the mind, but they don't get the support. There are people out there who are doing business blindly. They do not have a future dream and a future plans for their business. All they do is, today I've brought this, I sold it. I went again, I brought this, I sold it. They don't actually have, what am I going to do with the interest I have got? Should I inject in something, or should I top up more of these things? Should I do this and that? Whenever you are doing that, make sure you'll have to run this, and after, when this is okay, what can I add? Should I add in something else? Should I also bring the same thing? Those are things you need to consider in your business, and with that you achieve so easily. West Nile TV is actually what you are watching right now, and away from that, you know that we're lighting up the region. We'll be moving across the region. Watch us on all the channels, and you'll find all your businesses right there. When it comes to Business Bank, we give you the tips you need in case you need to know something or you need to learn something. Do endeavor to reach out to us. We'll always be right here for you to give you all that you need. I don't want to say something.
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, I want to thank my customers for supporting me. Customers from UWA, from Total, the civil servants, and other people. Thank you so much for supporting me. You are the one who have made me what I am. In this 1 year, for sure, you have showed me love. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I promise you I'm still bringing more and more. Just keep on checking on me anytime. anything you want, please come and make your orders. And another thing, I want to thank you people for coming, for giving us this opportunity in Pakwach. Thank you so much. We are so blessed to have you this day. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well then, that's what she has to tell you, the customers. But later on, you're going to remind us about your location of this very particular boutique. And before you say that, could you kindly, there's someone out there who is a graduate, a youth who has not been working, but he or she is looking for work, but they're failed to get job. And there's this one who is a school dropout. She or he is not in position to reach out to someone else to look for work. What kind of advice do you have for such a person?
All I can say is that the graduates should be a bit patient. They should not get tired. Let them try their level best. And if they can get some small money to start up something, even if it is hawking, even if it is doing what, don't just undermine the job. You try your level best. God will be on your side. And one day, one time, your answers will be answered. And to these school dropouts, please just look for some casual jobs, the one which you can at least earn a daily, rather than going for smoking, rather than going for dizzy early marriages. They are not good at all. You try to be good people, you behave, you listen to your parents, leave these things of smoking and alcoholism. If you can get some casual work somehow, somewhere, even if it is small, even if it is giving you small money, please do it. That's what I can also say. Yeah.
Very interesting, right there. All you need to do is stick to some of this and make it lively. Let it work for you. Don't sit back and relax. Sometimes all this will help you and you'll come to realize that you have achieved your dreams, you have achieved your targets. That is only if you are ready for change. That's why in this very particular business bank program, I do have a hashtag that says dream big but start small. That is it. And if you stick to that, you realize that you are doing absolutely amazing. And away from that, we didn't really talk so much about either opening branches in case the business grows, like having another branch in Arua city, that is a city of opportunity, having branches in other districts within West Nile. Do you have a future plan for that?
Of course, that one will be there. If my business expands, I'll also find a way to make sure that at least I get other branches. Yes, because I studied entrepreneurship. So I have to make sure I create very many opportunities so that I can be able to at least also impact some people. At least I have to give some people at least some job, some employment. Yes.
And then there's someone out there who is venturing into small scale business, just like how you are doing. They are not partnering. He's not doing it with any other people, but being a small scale business owner. What advice, maybe in remark, do you have for such a person? Because I know we're a few minutes off the program.
Yeah, the advice I can give to them is that smaller money they get or smaller profit, let them save it somewhere or where. Let them not do, they call it overspending. People sometimes, most of the times, they do overspending, even if you find the business is small, but the expenditure is too much. So I'm encouraging them to do the less spending, and also to invest in that small money. They can invest it in somewhere, or they can save it somewhere. At the end of the year, they can be able to do something. Because when you invest that small money somewhere, one day, one time, the business might be down. When it is down, when it is at the verge of collapsing, so it is that money you kept somewhere, or you invested in somewhere, or you bought some goat or some cow. You can sell it again then you get that money, you put it back in the what? Back in the business.
And in last remark, remind us about the location of that is Ruby's Garment right in Pakwach. Where is it particularly located? Some people are watching us from other places and they will be traveling to Pakwach district and they'll want to locate you. Where exactly can they find you?
Thank you so much. My boutique is it is on a highway. It is on opposite UCC. Yes, opposite UCC. Or after, or near the Ginnery.
Okay.
Yeah, near the Ginnery, but it is opposite UCC.
Thank you so much. I hope to see you again next time.
Thank you so much also for coming. God bless you and safe journey as you are going back. Next time, please, when you come to Pakwach, or in case there is another program around, please also consider us people of Pakwach. Don't forget us.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
That is considered already, and new management has taken that into consideration. Let's catch up again next time. Have yourself a very good morning. Still West Nile Television. We're lighting up the region business bank program that runs your set every Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Let's meet again next time. Dream big, start small. I'm out of here.